I'm Jackson Durant, and I'm going to be asking Miss Anntwanique Edwards about her book, Where's Thy Faith, and what she does. What do you do?
Okay, well, let me start off and talk a little bit about myself first. I work for the school system, as you know. I'm an assistant principal, and I just started at a new alternative school this summer. And also, I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ everywhere that I go. And so I really just like working with young people and doing a lot of great things in ministry and in the school system. I've also been a guidance counselor. I worked as a mental health counselor. And so everything I've done in my life has really been revolved around young people. So that kind of leads to Where is Thy Faith? So I wrote this book for youth and young adults, people such as yourself, a lot of kids who are in middle school, high school, and even college. Because my thought was that many of the young people today have a tendency to struggle with different things, and they don't really know how to deal with it, and they really struggle with this idea of faith. You know how you go to church and everybody's talking to you, they're like, Jackson, you know, just have some faith, you'll be all right. And you're like, okay, what exactly does that mean? How do I hold on to faith, you know, and how do I do that? And I have a lot of hard stuff going on in my mind, and I don't know really what to do. That's pretty much what this book talks about. It kind of explains what faith is. I actually open up in the book talking about what my definition of faith has been. Then it changes a little bit after that, because I realized that what I thought faith was isn't exactly what it really is.
How do you relate to the issues youth are facing today?
How do I relate to issues that youth are faced with today?
Yeah.
You know, earlier I was talking about even in my workplace, some kids who are about to get in a fight or what have you, and trying to get in between them. And I can remember the day where I was like that, you know, feisty. You know, what, you have something to say? What? You better say what you need to say to me. You know, I remember that. It's real. And I vividly, every single day, go back in recognition of things that I did when I was younger, because I'm around young people all the time. And I think to myself, what in the world they do that crazy stuff for? Wait, pause. Did you do crazy stuff like that when you were young, Anntwanique? Let's think back for a moment. Would you have made that ridiculous decision when you were that age? Because when we get older, we know better, you know, so we do better, hopefully. But sometimes I find myself saying yes, or my friends did, or whatever. So I can relate to the making crazy decisions, not thinking through stuff at the first time, thinking, my mom is tripping, you know, all that kind of stuff. Or these people don't understand, they too old, they don't really know what it's like. I get it. I can empathize with it because I've been there and done that. But I think that not just with this tool, but the things that I say to young people today is to try and get them to be in the same place that my mom or parents are trying to get me to be in, and people who are older than me. It's like, I went down this road already. So I'm trying to help you to do better and to not endure the hardships that I endured. And I get that young people often want to fight against older people. You know, like, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know me, you don't know my life, you know. And I'm just trying to do me and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, okay, been there. You want to fight the world, and everything isn't, you know, hunky-dory and wonderful for you. Like, even in the first book I was talking about, Daddy, Where Are You? I wrote that book because I had hardships in trying to understand the difficulties I went through when my dad had been somebody who drank or got high or whatever, and missed some things in my life where I really wanted him to be there. So I understand what it's like to try and fight against things that are hurting you, you know. Having been in a place where some negative things have happened and looking for love in the wrong places, been there. So I understand a lot of things that young people go through, but I'm just like, you don't have to go through the whole rocky road that I went through. Like, this is just not necessary. All I'm trying to do is to prevent that kind of stuff for you and allow you to have a happier life for a much longer time.
Where can I get a hold of this book?
Authorhouse.com, they're the publishers of the book. Also, it is provided online through Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, Amazon. All of those book retailers have the book available. And it is available in softcover, hardcover, and ebook format for all those people who are technologically savvy and have e-readers and stuff. All proceeds that come from the purchase of Daddy, Where Are You? And Where is Thy Faith go to Divine Ministry Incorporated, which is a nonprofit 501c3 organization, which we focus on specifically helping our community and helping some of our women and youth who are in need. They might be dealing with difficult situations. And it also provides scholarships for young people who are preparing to go to college and children who are in college as a result of writing essays. And so we would thank you so much if you would be a blessing to someone by purchasing a book. Not only to give the book, if you would, to someone and be a blessing to them that way, but to know that the money then spent on it also goes to bless those in the community.